Alrighty, and we are live here in Newcastle upon Tyne at the MRDA Championships. We are about to see Magic City Misfits taking on the Borderland Bandits. I am Pinky Donchadero here with my good friend
King Crazy. Good afternoon, everybody. Slight delay getting here as the gods of Wi-Fi hadn't been fed properly, so it's all right. We sacrificed some of the tech team. We're all good now.
I think we were all just so excited from that last game that we, just were in a tizzy to get here. And we are off and ready. We've got Rolomite jamming for the Magic City Misfits wearing black, with Duracell jamming for Borderland Bandits in the white.
And Rolomite has picked up your first lead jammer. So Duracell is now out of the pack following the Star Stash. And Rolomite comes through on the inside, picks up 4 points, hit it and quit it.
Rolomite making that look effortless, but we're starting off right away with two members of the Bandits in the penalty box. We've got number 21 Toots and number 76 Illbilly, both in the penalty box. So Magic out there with the pack advantage. Jamming number 27 Bratz.
And he's up against Bear Skills, 1337.
I don't know, King Crazy, I thought my voice was getting better, but I think that last game did a number on me.
Doing a number on track, though, is Bratz out for the second lead jammer for the Magic City Misfits. And coming in, Best Skills is out of the pack. Another 4 points, hit and quit it. I am going to run through the roster very quickly for our number 6 seed, the Borderland Bandits in the white. 00, Doug Hisgrave. 11, Noli Noli. 1209, Topiero. 1337, Bear Skills. 1664, Jam Master J. 18, Wow. 1984, Citizen Pain. 21, Toots. 254, Luke. 33, Invincible. 404, Counterfeit. 421, Storm Cooper. 69, Guy Pie. 72, Duracell. And 76, Illbilly. And that is Jam Master J with the star.
And a rolling start for number 9904, Bones. Bones taking control early on.
Bones is not lead jammer.
Oh, that was a no pass, no penalty.
And Jam Master J eventually realizes that, yes, I am lead jammer, I can call it.
And just because you make it through the pack first does not mean you're lead. So he must have had a little bit of an infraction there that was not game impacting, so he was allowed to proceed, just not receive the lead jam status.
Either that or Jam Master J got out but got reabsorbed into the pack before Bones managed to escape fully. Duracell back up with the star for the Bandits in the white. Is that 1-1-1?
Yeah.
It is Takia Gresta, I believe.
Yep. It's a new name for me on the Magic City Misfits. I get to see these folks play quite a bit.
I've seen Borderland Bandits a few times, and not necessarily all these skaters with this team. I've seen quite a few of them with other team or teams. But Duracell is a very sort of strong and aggressive jammer, I would call it. But we have a star pass, first star pass of the day. Murph now has the star for the Misfits.
While Captain BA sitting in the penalty box.
That's the first penalty, though, for Magic City. Bit different to the last game.
Oh, gosh. Let's not talk about that, because we want this to be a non-spicy game. We want the Nando spice level to be the mildest level possible. And that is the first scoring pass for the Bandits, 4 points. Rolomite back out there with the star. And who's he jamming against?
He is jamming against Bear Skills. Bear Skills with the rather lovely shorts on.
Nice work there by the pivot number 86 Buster. Did an apex jump himself to get to the front of the pack to close off Bear Skills.
Oh, Guy Pie just shut the door on BA doing the drawback.
Oh, there was a little shoulder shimmy there from Rolomite trying to cause a little bit of distraction. Opens up that inside lane, picks up 4 points. Well, the Borderland Bandits have caught their GOAT, BA, my former Derby coach way back in the early 2000s on my home team, the Slumber Party Slashers.
Well, Rollamite is now sat in the Clown Serpent penalty box.
Oh, no.
As Best Skills can't quite get past Streak.
So with Rollamite heading to the penalty box, that eliminates the lead jammer status, so we will go to the full expiration of this jam clock.
And the Magic City penalty box is starting to get a little full, just like he's there with Streak.
Yeah, but we're even on penalties, 4-4.
As Rollamite is about to re-engage with that Bandits wall. Best Skills gets around the outside very nicely. BA and Buster tried the best but couldn't quite stop him. Rollamite pushing up against Illbilly, helped out there by number 18. That is Wow.
Ooh, big hit. Big hit there. Inside lane, again, wide open.
Rollamite dancing on the toe stops. We've seen that before, I'm sure. Maybe once or twice over the years.
Streak and Buster, awesome duo out there closing those elevator doors on Bear Skills as the jam clock comes to its expiration. (20-12), Magic City Misfits in the lead.
Yeah, so Magic City in the black and Borderland Bandits in the white. And Jam Master J has the star for the Bandits. And that is Bratz again.
Bratz getting a nice assist there from Quad and Dirty. Gets out as your lead jammer.
That's some great. Oh, Air Miles. Superb. Bratz almost looking to fly back to Florida. Hang on, we've got two lead jammers now. There we go. Alice realizing. No, actually, it's not. It's a penalty. So this is now, I believe, the first power jam for Magic City in the black.
Yeah, the first power jam.
And Bratz just managing to escape the attention of Doug Hisgrave at the front.
Full complement of blockers for Borderland, while there are only 3 Magic City Misfits blockers on the track. Hopefully the Magic City Misfits all work as offense here for Bratz, since they don't need to focus on Jam Master J sitting on that penalty box.
So we just get a quick little replay. I think we're going to see that beautiful apex jump once more.
Hold our breaths.
Waiting. Cleared for takeoff. There we go.
Those knees were almost to the shoulders of the blocker from Borderland.
But yeah, nice and clean on the inside.
Yep. I hear that the Borderland Bandits have some sweet merch that say pew pew, pew pew.
They do indeed, yes.
I need to get myself a pew pew shirt.
So we've got official timeout, I think, at the minute. Just sorting out some issues.
Yes. And our timeouts brought to you by my good friends, the Cleveland Guardians.
Which fun fact are you going to choose?
I'm going to choose the fun fact about the Cleveland Guardians. They hold an annual clinic and scrimmage event every summer called Summer Affair, which we see hundreds of attendees from all over, MRDA, WFTDA. Next year will be celebrating the 10-year anniversary of hosting this fun 3-day weekend. It's going to be August 8th through the 10th. So if you are interested in coming to the States and Cleveland, be on the lookout. It's a great time. It's just, kind of round robin all weekend. If you ever want to learn to officiate or learn to announce, it's a great place because it's, kind of relaxed, fun. Shake out the cobwebs, figure out your style, and watch some pretty cool derby.
Yeah, it's all about the fun and the learning rather than anything sort of important like champs or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then the clinics are really great. They have some top-level skaters. Spin Diesel did a clinic this year. Optimus Grime did a clinic. So you can learn from the best and get to skate with them.
Yeah, they're not bad, those two, are they?
Yeah, they're okay.
They probably know a little bit.
So
anyway,
another rolling start from Bones.
He is on the power jam as well. And trying to fight their way through that 4-wall. But Jam Master J is out and is lead.
Wow, that was some intense blocking by the Bandits, just really holding on and trapping Bones behind them, while Jam Master J able to sneak out for lead.
And Magic City have put 2 in the Cloud 7 penalty box, which made it a very easy scoring pass. That's one of those. The 4 points will get credited to Jam Master J, but I think the blockers deserve the points on their name on that one. So this is the first time we've seen both these teams this weekend.
Yes, yes. Yeah, they came in with seeding that allowed them to just bypass into day 2.
I think I said 3v6 earlier. I got it wrong. It's 4 versus 5. Magic City to 4, Borderland Bandits to the 5 seed. Yep. Takia Agresta jamming for Magic City up against Duracell for the Borderland Bandits. No pass, no penalty, so the lead does go to Magic City and Takia Agresta in the black. You've got a bit of a pack race as people are trying to escape the box and catch up and protect points, and Spud 0-0, pointless jam.
That was such a stretched out pack. Everybody, you know, while they were all still in play because they were bridging it, they weren't truly a pack. It was more of a speed line.
Yeah, more of a pace line. Anywho, we've got 3-on-3 in the pack, 1-on-1 on the jammer line, and that is Rollermite and Best Skills.
Those are some fancy pants.
They are, like I said, I do love those shorts. Streak comes out of the box straight to try and open the door for Rollermite.
3-wall, getting a little bit of offense there from, I believe that was Just Mike, opens up that inside line for Rollermite, and Rollermite is your lead.
Yeah, Doug Hisgrave there, the pivot, trying to do the same for Best Skills. Wasn't quite successful, but Best Skills is out now. Rollermite trying to be careful not to make contact with a down skater. Shall we have the Magic City roster? We haven't done that yet.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, Magic City Misfits wearing the black. We've got number 03, Dizzy Izzy, number 10, Rollermite, number 111, Takia Agresta, number 1209, Princess, number 19, Streak, number 27, Bratz, number 277, Her Majesty, number 3, BA, number 44, Chef, number 515, Just Mike, number 69, Cockness, number 77, Murph, number 818, Quad and Dirty, number 86, Buster, and number 9904, Bones.
And we have Bratz jamming for Magic City up against Jam Master J.
Wow, Bratz just stuck in between them, trying to chip away at that wall, getting a little bit of help there, it looks like, from Cockness.
Well, Murph with a takeout and drawback, but Jam Master J finds a gap on the inside, picks up lead jammer. Bratz now with the star off, Hillbilly all over him though, not giving him any room. Star has been passed, and it is legal, and Murph has the star. Interesting, will Bandits call it? No, they're going to run it.
A little tussle there on the outside.
Murph does get through. Murph did pick up the first 4 points of this jam.
Little shove there from Cockness, pushing Jam Master J off the track, forcing the call off.
And Murph did show a great burst of speed there to get through just past counterfeit to pick up 4 more. So 8 points to 3 when you're not lead and you've done a star pass. You'll take that every day of the week.
Absolutely. It's still only a 20-point differential between these two teams.
Still very early days, yeah.
So after our first 10 jams, 4 of the leads have gone to the Bandits, 6 for Magic. Unfortunately, 1 was lost to the penalty box, and we've had 2 star passes, both Magic City Misfits jammers handing off that star. Thank you so much to Loud and Queer, our fantastic producer here today.
She got the replay. See Best Skills just juking through on the inside there. Just getting through. That's picking up lead jam in the last one.
Thank you, Infinite Loop, for the replay. So, mad props to this, to Titan and Fear, our hosts here for the MRDA Championships. Their tech team has been fantastic this whole weekend.
I've been privileged enough to work as an announcer at various events that Titan and Fear / Newcastle Roller Girls have hosted. And that replay function is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Because Infinite Loop is sat right next to me. And if there's something that I see, I just hit him. And he'll queue up the replay.
Shh, don't tell people that this can be done, because now it's going to be Nitro at the Undead stream team trying to figure out how to do replays.
And the better it is, yeah. This is great. Let's have more of it.
I'm so, I was excited at the possibility of having the sports desk with the telestrator where we could draw on the replays, but it's not here, and that's okay.
I'm just happy that we've got the 4-camera setup.
Yeah, this is a fantastic stream. Again, mad props to everybody that has been watching across the pond has said nothing but wonderful things about this stream.
Apart from the floor.
Apart from the floor. The stream is great. They cannot control the floor.
So this is the thing, you can spot the North Americans from the Europeans.
Yeah.
The North Americans are like, what is this floor? The Europeans are like, oh, this is normal. This is what we see all the time. Anyway, what we're seeing right now is Bones forcing his way through, picking up lead jammer once more for the Misfits, although they are filling up the penalty box. Duracell, where is Duracell? Duracell is
I'm
taking the star off, that's why I couldn't see him. Trying to deal with, obviously that's a no pass, no penalty. A streak went down as well, which is why Duracell could get up and carry on.
Duracell seems to think that, there was some maybe high block contact there, questioning Ninja Sassum. Oh, that's Ninja Sassum. Don't question. Yeah, you never question Ninja.
Yeah, I have learned as a bench coach when Ninja has been reffing, there's no point. Well, you can question Ninja, and then she'll very politely explain to you why you are wrong.
Exactly. Ninja's going to sass you. Don't sass Ninja.
Yeah, very much so.
Now, I will say, as, watching, doing most of the broadcast, watching from the stream, the floor is confusing, but sitting trackside, it was not. It was not confusing at all. So, I think it's just the color differential on the stream. The lighting kind of hits it hard, but when I sat trackside, I had no problems following the lines. So.
Again, I think this is Americans versus Europeans. Yeah. We're used to this.
Yeah, you are. You're very used to this.
The floor is a fun challenge. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Loud and Queer.
Yeah. It's the fifth blocker. Oh, no, I see some equipment being lost there. There's a kneecap there. But Takia Agresta is your lead jammer.
No, they're not.
No.
No, I thought that, I know it's flashing that it is.
Yeah.
But Bear's lead has been changed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bear did get out first as well. But Takia Agresta is the first one to pick up the points.
Yep.
That's a
not lead, but in the lead.
Yes. And there's a cut being signaled on somebody. Who is that? That is, I think it's the pivot. And there's penalties being signaled. There's jams being called. How are we 15 minutes in?
I know. These games have gone by so fast.
So halfway through the first period, Magic City Misfits in the black on 50, Borderland Bandits in the white on 27.
Thank you. My mom appreciates us identifying who is in what jerseys.
Hi, Mama Pinky.
She was apparently very confused last night with the Inhuman League until somebody pointed out to her that on the scoreboard, the bottom was in red, and that's how she could tell who was in what jersey.
Ah, okay. Well, what I can tell you right now to Mama Pinky and everybody else watching is that Jam Master J is lead jammer and on a power jam. Takia Agresta did get the penalty, and Magic City Misfits are spending a lot of time at the minute in the Cloud 7 penalty box. Although Jam Master J has gone for a cut as well. So we will have a 2-minute jam.
Yep. Yeah, Magic City Misfits so far as a team with 17 penalties. Borderland Bandits with just
18.
12. Oh, 18 now, yep.
19, 2 of them are going. Takia Agresta and one of the blockers.
Oh no, Takia Agresta with a back-to-back jammer penalty.
So consecutive jams with the penalties.
Looks like both of those are, one was a forearm and one was a cut track.
I must admit, if I'm bench coach for the Misfits, I'm calling a timeout after this jam. Because you need to calm down. Best Skills doesn't know. Best Skills is just, sorry, Jam Master J, my apologies. And has got through as Dizzy Izzy picks up another penalty. And this is a big jam for Borderland Bandits as they're trying to find a way to close that differential. 8 points and counting, 12 points and counting. Although Takio Agresta is through. Only 2 points.
Whoa!
Oh, Air Miles with a splat on the end for the pivot. We might have a look at that one again.
Yeah, we definitely need to see that one again. Oh, tried to stay inbounds there, but unfortunately not.
Oh, let's have a look at this replay.
So this was the biggest gem of this game so far.
And there goes
18
Bear
points,
Skills,
yep.
and there goes Doug Hisgrove's throwing himself at Takio Agresta. But 18 points to 6 closes the gap to 9 points.
Wow, and just like in our last game, we're 12-ish minutes in, and number 19 Streak sitting on 5 penalties. 12 left. Yep. Sorry, my math is bad. I have not had enough caffeine. I went upstairs in the break to get coffee, and there was none.
Well, there was
Rude.
instant, but you wouldn't do that as an American.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't do instant coffee.
Oh, the absolute barefaced chicken. We supply free coffee and you turn your nose up at it.
There was none in the pot that was fresh.
Yeah, there was no fresh coffee.
We're an official timeout.
Yes.
So we do have an official timeout. Who should we say hello to? Say hello to somebody different. I'm going to say hello because they don't get enough looks. We've not had a huge amount of official reviews. I'm going to say hello to Filet Official, who are our official review sponsors, but will have the official timeout. So they recently travelled to the UK, visiting Edinburgh, the Scottish Highlands, York and London. It was a 3rd trip to the UK and a first time to visit Scotland and York.
No. Yeah. Filet, while she was traveling, she actually sent us pictures of Newcastle to say, "Hey, this is where you're going to be." So, big love to Filet Official.
I have to say that is a great name.
It is a great name. So,
speaking of officials,
yeah.
I'm going to say our on-skates officials. We have Ninja Sassam, John Quad Grand Slam, Alice, Splatter, Doesn't Matter, Micro, Reflex, and Polly. And our non-skating officials for this game are Lula, Pretty Miffed, Poof, Godnilla, Mowgli, Denial, Sochika, Mahalin, Penalty Bock, I should say, and K lateral damage.
So it looks like that official review maybe have changed to an official timeout. While we were talking about that official review, looking at the penalties, number 19 Streak already sitting on 5. So, yeah.
And Chef is on 44. He's on number 44. Is on 4. All are 4. So it gets very confusing.
Yeah. We had a little discussion beforehand that maybe this game was going to have a little bit of a spice level to it. So, I'm learning the Nando's levels of spice. Yeah, this medium spice. Yeah. I do need to try Nando's. That's on my list of things to have while I'm here. It's not, okay.
I don't eat meat, but
I have never been to I've been into a Nando's once with some friends. I had a beer because I had a train to catch. It was after a roller derby event, surprisingly. They were all going to Nando's. I had a beer with them before getting my train. But I've never actually eaten the food at Nando's.
No, I need to go to Greg's. That's on my list. That was my plan this morning, but I woke up late. I had to do my hair and makeup, and I didn't even have coffee.
Greg's is more important.
Okay.
We've got to be careful. We've got
I
to
don't
be
know.
careful.
You haven't seen me without makeup.
We've got to be careful saying Greg's, because sat right in front of us is our videographer Skimballs, and his name is actually Greg, so he thinks we're talking about him.
Can we get sponsored by Greg's?
I would love to be sponsored by Greg's. I would lose my mind. I love a sausage roll every day.
Yeah, sponsored by Greg's. It would be great. And Loud and Queer just said they would lose their mind. I would probably lose my waistline. All the pasty. All the pasty. All the pastry. Don't forget the Belgian buns.
And we are on our way. Number 10, Rollamite back with the star up against Duracell.
Duracell clinging onto the shirt of Guy Pie, which you're allowed to do. It's your own teammate. And Illbilly opening the door.
Oh.
That's a huge hit from Murph.
Murph, fantastic hit by Murph.
And Rollamite is out, has lead. Star has been stashed by Guy Pie. Sorry, not Guy Pie, Duracell. I'm getting confused. Duracell does escape. Rollamite trying to find the space. Does. Gets the 4 points. Let's have a look at that hit again from Murph. So watching Magic City, number 77, the pivot, and just on the inside. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Murph, one of those skaters that bringing the skills from her time as a junior. There's a lot of juniors, former juniors on Magic City Misfits. We've got Murph, Dizzy Izzy, Bones, and Princess. So if you have youngsters who are interested in what you're doing on skates, get them into junior derby. They're going to be amazing skaters because I think that's, for me, in my experience watching juniors graduating into adult derby, their skating skills are on point. They are just have so much more finesse on skates.
Yeah.
And then throw the derby skill on top of it.
I have been very privileged over the last few years to go to Stockholm and announce. I go usually a couple of times a year. Their junior program is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And at the last Juniors World Cup on the WFTDA Alliance side, Team Sweden surprised a lot of people by finishing second. I'd announced nearly all of those juniors. A lot of them were Stockholm. A lot of the others were Candy Snatchers, which is Malmo's junior, and a couple of others from Umeå, Norrköping as well. But I wasn't surprised. And you look, Stockholm have dipped a little bit in the rankings since pre-COVID. Give it 2 or 3 years, and if they're juniors, stick with it. Hold my word.
Right.
I cannot wait to watch that. Anyway, what I'm watching now is Bratz and Bear Skills.
Nice tight wall right off of that line. Little jammer on jammer action, but it looks like that is Doug Hisgrave pulling Bratz back.
That's a good way to start a penalty kill, as Bear Skills is in the box for a multiplayer. Jammer multiplayer, not the most common.
No,
but
definitely
you do
not.
see them. Ooh. Although they're going to get a swapsies because Bratz has picked up the cup. Didn't quite keep the toe stops inside the track. We'll have a 2-minute jam. And of course, neither jammer yet has completed their initial pass.
Just Mike getting trapped there. So this is our first jam that we've had no lead.
Yeah, we've had a lead and loss, but no lead.
Yep. So again, both of these jammers are going to have to go to the expiration of the jam clock. It's 2 full minutes of skating for jammers and blockers. Just
Mike and Bear Skills getting together. And there was the drop back, looking for the cut, but Bear Skills must have had established position. Star has been passed. Number 88, Buster now with the star for Magic City in the black. There's possibly a chance for Bear Skills and Borderland Bandits to close the gap, currently sitting at 12. And Bear Skills is going for a cut.
Big hit on Buster.
And we have a jam called. A jam will be called for injury, so Buster can be checked upon. Our medics are on the way.
And you know, while our medics are checking, we're seeing Bear Skills sitting in the Cloud 7 penalty box. Cloud 7 creates fully custom roller derby uniforms and apparel. Our individual team web stores provide a quick, streamlined ordering process with no minimum order quantities. Built for quality, built for ease, built for speed. We're putting the silver lining back in uniform organization. Remember, just like the weather in beautiful Newcastle, Cloud has you covered. Perfect branding. And big hand for Buster back up on.
Four line.
So yeah, Buster back up on their feet, under their own power, thankfully. 9 minutes 22 to go in this first period. Magic City in the black on 60. Borderland Bandits in the white on 51.
11-point difference. Wow.
9 points.
9 pipe. Listen, me and my math again.
It's like, that's why I'm here.
Streaker's had a penalty removed. Streak is on 4.
Oh.
We thought Streak was on 5.
Streak was on 5, so
They must have misnumbered.
yeah. So either that might have been what the official timeout was.
Yes,
to
that would make
discuss.
sense a few
Yeah.
jams ago, yeah.
Yeah. So they, you
Or
know,
a
I
penalty
wonder if
assessment
they.
error.
My guess would be they went in for the official review, and the officials actually realized it was an officiating situation, took the official review out, made it an official timeout, and rescinded a penalty. Is my guess.
Noli gets the multiplayer block. That allows Rolomite on this power jam to pick up lead jammer. Now coming in, looking for those so important points.
Rolomite trying to push these 2 Borderland Bandits out of play, does just that, and is lead.
Picks up the first 4 points. The Misfits pack had goated Doug Hisgrave at the back, which is easier said than done. As Cockness will go and sit in the Cloud 7 penalty box. Bear Skills taken out and drawn way back by number 3, BA.
BA doing a little twirly dance there, like, come on back. Let's have a little dance party back here.
And because it was so much fun, he's done it again.
Yep.
And this time, as Dizzy Easy thinks, that looks like a good idea, I'm going to have a go. I don't think Bear Skills agrees, though. Rolomite's not bothered, he's just doing laps.
Bear Skills trying to follow Rolomite's line, but Murph coming in and closing in that gap shuts down Bear Skills. But Rolomite having a tough time here with this Borderland Bandits wall.
There's Illbilly and Noli getting dropped by Cockness. That's, as a jammer, that's the kind of offense you like.
Yeah.
Bear Skills has the star down, looking for help. But Bear Skills has now passed the star. Doug Hisgrave is a very good jammer.
That's a very good name, too.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that offense, shall we?
Wow, so while we look at that, that was our
There you
largest
go.
jam of this bout, 28 points for the Misfits.
That's one of the largest ones this weekend.
I think it is. I think this is probably the biggest jam we've seen all weekend.
We were, I said a few jams ago that if I was Magic City, I would have taken a timeout. They didn't, but the official timeout has worked in their favor.
Yep.
They seem to have calmed things down. For the most part, watch this, being announced as curse, they've stayed out of the Cloud 7 penalty box. But, but whenever you got Rolomite, you can chuck up just the odd 28-point jam here and there. Always helps.
Again, we are in an official timeout.
So the winner of this game will play in the semi-finals against St. Louis Gatekeepers.
Yes, that is correct.
Nice.
So far, this biggest jam went to Rolomite with 28 points. So far, he has racked up 51 points for the Magic City Misfits. So more than half of their points belong to Rolomite.
And the same amount as the Bandits have.
Oh. Nice catch. Nice catch.
So yeah, you could say that Rolomite has been a difference maker.
Yeah.
Although trying to, I suppose, make their impact now is Bratz. And they'll have a power jam to help, as Jam Master J has been a naughty boy and will have 30 seconds to think about what they have done. Looks like it was a cut penalty.
Yeah. So interesting now, this bout, we're seeing jammers with cut track penalties. Previous ones, it was forearms.
Yeah, there just seem to be, the jammers will go in a little bit of a spiral, you'll see certain things. But again, I think, nope, the box did empty just before the cool off.
3 points for the Misfits.
So yeah, the winner of this game will play at 7 o'clock-ish UK time against the Gatekeepers. To give you an idea, it's now 1:35, so in about 5.5 hours, they'll be back on track, so you can adjust for your own time zones. I'm not doing it for you.
I do have my world clock here. At home in Pittsburgh, it's 8:35 Eastern Daylight Time.
Duracell is out, is lead, and is on a scoring pass. So that is Bones who is chasing down, trying to get into the pack. Big collision there at the end of the jam. But all for naught, no points, 3 points for Duracell for the Bandits. So the next game following this will see the Race City Rebels versus, who did Tynefear just play? Concussion.
Yep.
So Race City will play Concussion. Is that going to be our first? I think that's going to be our first game at the weekend where it's two teams from the same continent.
Yep, exactly. Yep. We're going to have Americans on Americans.
What we have at the minute is Takia Agresta, but not lead jammers. Bear Skills has picked that up. 2 in a row now for Bandits following that 28-point jam from Rollermine.
Yeah, that was a multiplayer back on Princess, which that freed up Bear Skills to escape the pack and pick up that lead.
But that Magic City 3 wall stood there waiting. Takia Agresta dips low but can't quite get under Luke.
Oh, playing a little leapfrog here.
Takia Agresta now does get through, picks up. Is it the full 4? It is indeed. Instructions from the bench to call it. Yeah, let's just have a look at that. A little bit of a tangle. Oh, here we go. Everybody being careful not to do anything that they shouldn't do and contact down skaters and the rest of it. But we're all good. Right, let's take a breath.
Yeah. You know, and I don't think I've talked enough about our trackside seating sponsor, T-Side Skate Invaders. Did you know that one time TSI played a game with only 8 players and still won? It's a long-running joke with the team because of the amount of times a certain past Captain Walter Fight used to go on about it. And now the world knows, maybe he'll stop harping on it.
I remember Walter Fight. What I do know now is that Bear Skills has picked up lead and is on a scoring pass. Rollermite still held on. Sorry, Jam Master J. I keep doing that. They said they look similar. They both got 4-digit numbers, and I'm old and tired.
Ooh, coming around with speed. Nice little spin, staying on those toe-stop inbounds and calling it off with flair.
You do like that. I do like a stylish call-off.
Mm-hmm. We'll get a track maintenance here. Thank you to all of our volunteers.
Yeah, I think we do need to give a massive, massive thank you to our host league, Tynefear, and their sister league, the Newcastle Roller Girls, as well, who, they might as well be an OTA league. They do so much together, the two leagues, and it's brilliant, and they have done for years. What else is also brilliant, especially if you're a Magic City fan, is Brat's lead jammer.
Oh, and Duracell, though, coming out of the pack, star stashed.
Interesting, Duracell doesn't have an elbow guard. It's come off. So I think it's come off rather than they didn't have it on. So obviously if you start without it, it's a penalty for illegal equipment or equipment violation, I should say. So I think it actually came off at some point in that jam. So we have Stripey, who's on the camera now right in front of us, has just looked around and just said, how did that happen?
I know. I mean, an elbow pad is a very a hard piece of equipment to lose. Yeah.
So I don't
Maybe
know.
it wasn't properly on. I mean, I know my elbow pads, I have to put my arm through it and then Velcro it down.
Yeah.
Is it just one of
is
those?
it a wraparound one rather than
a
sleeve, so to speak?
And I'm also, you know, Derby old where I just take things down as well.
I do remember seeing one game. It was at what's now called Five Nations, where one skater, it was a jammer, jammed the entire first period with no elbow pads, and it wasn't picked up by anybody until the first jam in the second half, when obviously somebody pointed it out to the refs, and they still didn't have elbow pads on.
Interesting.
So Duracell is now in the box.
Yeah, being called on an illegal procedure, so
That
interesting. So maybe that is due to the elbow pad malfunction.
So there are 3 in the penalty box for the Cloud 7 penalty box for the Bandits, and there's 1 for Magic City.
Oh, look at this. Look what's happening. It's
Oh,
a pivot line start.
And we're trying to get the false start.
Oh.
I always see this. When you see a pivot try and get the false start, don't do it until about 2 seconds before.
Yep. Oh, that used to be my trick way back in the golden olden days.
Pulling out the tricks at the minute is Bones. He comes through now on a scoring pass. Held back by a combination of Noli Noli, Illbilly, and Luke.
Yep.
Duracell has now been released from the box. I can say.
Cockness trying to provide some offense there, just clears the way for Noli Noli to knock Bones out.
Duracell, again, the Star Stash, very effective. Magic City's turn now to have a couple of blockers sat in the naughty bin.
Oh, Bones, a little bit of matrix action there.
Despite the best efforts of Illbilly. That time Illbilly does manage to knock Bones out and stay in bounds himself.
Izzy tried to offer some offense, but it was too late. Bones was already out of bounds.
There was an out of play called on BA. Bones absolutely dropped to the floor at the end there. .105 plays 72. Magic City in the black, Borderland Bandits in the white. Approaching what will probably be the last jam of the period.
The most jam of the period for sure.
But again, stranger things have happened. What we will have is Bear Skills and Rollermite. Rollermite trying to find that gap down the outside. One to beat at the front, none to beat at the front. There's your lead jammer. Wasn't a case of Rollermite, it was a case of Rollo did.
Oh, Doug Hisgrave putting a big hit on Magic City.
So Bear Skills is through. So we've got a low block called as Rollermite fell. He fell into the legs of one of the Bandits and knocked them down. So we will have a power jam now for Bear Skills. 1-on-1 with just Mike at the front.
Bear Skills.
Magic.
The crowd going wild for that 4 points earned by Bear Skills.
Magic City are now back up to 4 blockers. As Wow and Doug Hisgrave both try to provide the offense, but Princess just says nope.
Nope. BA throwing that shoulder into the chest of Bear Skills, which just then feeds him directly into Just Mike. Just Mike tapping Bear Skills to the infield. And
illegally.
I'm hearing lots of whistles.
Yeah, Just Mike has gone for, I think they're going to get 2. I saw an illegal procedure, so I think that was not leaving the track quickly, as well as a forearms penalty. Rollermite is out digging in on a scoring pass. And just looks so leisurely, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was an illegal, actually it was an illegal position as well as a forearm.
So Bear Skills waiting, got streaking BA. That's not a pair that you want to have to deal with.
No, absolutely not.
But Rollermite does get through, picks up 4 at the front. And the jam finishes with bare skills and BA having a little hug.
That's going to take us to our intermission. So
Wow.
we've got just under 15 minutes. I think we're going to have a special halftime here in-house at the Dome. So we're going to enjoy a special performance. It's Infinite Loops. Yeah, that's your daughter's group. So this is going to be awesome. Can't wait to watch it.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back for the second half of the Magic City Misfits in the black versus Borderland Bandits in the white. Magic City have the lead, 113 to 80. We have some stats provided by our fantastic producer, Loud and Queer. Lead jammer percentage, Magic City had 57 to Borderlands 35. And for those of you watching at home, the reason that doesn't add up to 100 is because there have been jams where there's no lead jammer. There's been 3 star passes for Magic, 1 for Bandits. 3 times 2-minute jams. Penalties, 32 for Magic and 25 for Bandits. Highest jam was that 28-point jam from Rollermite that we saw. And unsurprisingly, Rollermite with 59 points is the leading point scorer. And for it's Jam Master J for the Bandits with 31, although Bear Skills has 30. Right. Here we go again.
Look at me talking into a mic that's not turned on. So just wanted to let everyone know, we were talking with one of the refs about the elbow pad situation. So it was not a call for the elbow pad being removed. It was because they were asked to leave the track to fix the elbow pad. And it was an ask several times, and he continued to stay on the track. So that's what the call was for.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, yes.
Trying to make sense of this now with the stars. Bear Skills for the Bandits, Rollermite, unsurprisingly, for Magic City. And Rollermite wants through once again.
That was a pirouette out of the pack for that lead jammer status.
Oh, speaking of pirouettes, Bear Skills just managed to do it to escape. Rollermite calls the jam off fairly quickly, one of the quickest jams we've had. And just watch Bear Skills, just rides the hits from side surf, little pirouette, somehow defies the laws of gravity.
So going into the second half, only one blocker on Magic City Misfits in close to some penalty trouble. We've got just Mike sitting with 5 penalties. Lots of onesie-twosies.
Oh, that, speaking of onesie-twosies, that little hop, step and a jump there from Bratz to get lead. That's almost what you almost think, yeah, you've got lead, but that's worth points.
Yes.
Duracell has the star down, trying to find their way past Streak at the front along with Princess.
Yeah, still has to get past Princess. Princess makes one last attempt of a sweep, but Duracell able to get under, puts that star back on.
Bratz gets out, manages to pick up the 4 points. And here we go, just watch Bratz, the Magic City Jammer on the inside. Oh, that's just superb. It was almost like he jumped onto the infield and then in midair changed direction and come back onto the track.
So maybe, did he turn himself into a boomerang?
Potentially. He's not Australian, is he?
No, no. Do we have any Australian MRDA teams? I don't think we do, but we should.
We used to. Sydney City Smash, I think, did get MRDA status. But obviously when basically the world stopped,
Yes.
a lot of things changed. Oh, we have a power jam. We've got, I think that's a high block jam, Master J. Bones is lead, but
got sucked back into that pack, you know, got declared lead, but
Hillbilly
pulled back
was there,
in.
yeah.
Yep. But now Bones free is able to get into scoring position and take advantage of this power jam.
Trying to find space, moving inside and outside. Guy Pie knocked Bones off. Bones decides to call it and will send somebody out on a power jam.
Cockness was trying to offer some offense, but just almost was pushing all of the Borderland Bandits into that outside line where Bones was trapped, and just said, you know what, it's okay. I got my 4. I'm going to go ahead and call this off.
Bandits fans, be worried. They've sent Rollermite up for the power jam, but what a shocker. I can't say I disagree with that call personally.
Absolutely not. That's smart bench coaching.
Although what I do like, I like that from Bandits. Start on the pivot and sprint straight away.
Yeah, but Rollermite's fast, so that really doesn't slow Rollermite down. So
okay, it was a good idea in theory.
Yeah. Rollermite going for the apex jump, but doesn't quite land it. Does a nice little spin out in the infield, has to reset and try to break this wall again.
1 point just picked up by very quick bear skills. Sorry, Jam Master J, I keep doing that. All right. I'm sorry, can someone keep a tally just of how many times I'm doing that? Is that 4 times? I'm being reliably informed that it's 4 times. I've got those 2 confused.
Not only is Loud and Queer producing the game, Loud and Queer is producing us and counting how many times we do things as an announcer.
No, she's counting how many times I do things wrong. She's going to need to take her shoes and socks off fairly soon.
Oh, so this is going to be a first time us seeing Doug his grave as a jammer for Borderland Bandits.
But lead jammer has gone once more to Magic City and Bratz. I think that's 4 for 4 in this period. Lead jammer to Magic City. They're just edging that lead out so carefully.
Bratz stretching that pack out, getting that out of play call, and using that to the advantage to pick up 4 points.
So Doug Hisgrave has managed to escape. Bratz a little inside, which all should be enough to pick up the points, and does. Picks up another couple.
130 to 81, Magic City Misfits still holding on to their lead. Just like I'm still holding on to my voice. I will make it to the end of this tournament.
Famous last words.
So just clarification, I did get an update on pronunciation. It's Takia Agresda.
Takia Agresda.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Lemon, for the correction.
Well, whatever you want to call him, you can call him lead jammer.
Lead jammer.
Oh,
No.
nice
Oh,
for
no.
forearms. Takia was aggressive, was a little bit too aggressive on that one. Speaking of aggressive, Luke, the pivot, going absolutely flying in for the Bandits, clearing out Magic City blockers, but will be taken back by Princess. Has got lead, though.
Yeah.
Fluke, again, perhaps a little bit too aggressive, is now going to sit in the Cloud 7 penalty box.
That was a fast moving pack.
That's the first lead jammer for Bandits this half, and that was Bare Skills. I got it right that time. First lead, but no points.
A purposeful jam, but pointless.
Yes. And so Bandits have just picked up the 1 point so far this period, but they've certainly got a Power Star and Duracell. Again, another call that makes sense.
3 Magic City Misfits swarm Duracell and draws back into turn 4.
Takia Agresta will be going back to the box for a forearms penalty. Came out a little too hot. Duracell still trying to find one-on-one with Murph at the front, and does get through.
Murph stretching it out as far as possible, but you know, you don't want to get that out of play penalty, so just yield to the jammer.
Well, Luke going in again with that very aggressive style of offense. Downside to that is that you allow the pack to come with you. Again, freezing Takia Agresta in the penalty box, the Cloud 7 penalty box.
Yeah.
So second time they will start the jam in the box.
Now Takia Agresta with 2 forearm penalties, a cut track, and we have this last penalty as a misconduct penalty.
Okay. Yeah, it's... Well, looking at the penalty board, again, we're confused because it was signalled as a forearms penalty, but it's showing up on our penalty stat sheet as, was it the misconduct, did you say?
That might be why we're in timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, loud and clear, our producer, stating what actually, when you think about it, is very obvious. That's probably why we're in official timeout now, just trying to sort that out. But we will keep you updated. As things stand at the moment, Takia Agresta is serving 1 penalty, but we'll keep an eye for you. All right, 8 minutes into the second period, Magic City have a 47-point lead. But we have Jam Master J starting with the power start, running into Chaff at the front. Good work from the Magic City blockers. There's only 3 of them, but just as I say that, Jam Master J finds space around the outside. Lead jammer. I think that's 4 in a row for Ban. I think the first 3 in a row. First few lead jammers went to Magic City, last few have gone to Bandits. So game's very much ebbing and flowing. As Takia Agresta is now out on the penalty box, but has 4 Borderland Bandits blockers to deal with. Olai gets through, completes the initial pass. Jam Master J looking for points, but just Mike, just doing enough. Four points picked up though by the Bandits. So Magic haven't scored for the last 3 jams.
But that's, you know, due to the, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Lots of time spent in the penalty box, so that's really can't score when you're in the Cloud 7 sin bin.
Bones very nicely on the outside, picks up a very quick lead jammer. Bare Skills trying to find that way through the Magic City wall. Bones, the
Whoa.
Bandits wall just seemed to disappear then.
That was a beautiful block by Murph, just sweeping Bear Skills off the track, having to reset as Bones slides past for those 4 points. And oh, Bear Skills going off for a, was it a forearm or cut track?
Looked like a forearms
Forearm,
penalty.
yep. I only caught the arms of our ref as they went out of frame.
Properly, yeah.
Yep. Oh!
And Miles.
I liked that direction there by Cockness and BA to Murph is, come here, stand here. Nice attempt at offense by the Magic City Misfits, but it was completely shut down by the Bandits blockers.
There we go. This is just the jam start, just watching Bones. Oh, there's that gap. Thank you very much. You've left the door open. I'll go straight through it. Power start, Rollermite.
Oh.
So Rollermite is now jamming. Are you kidding me? Didn't quite hold it, but is now fighting through against Luke out the front and does get through, picks up lead. Best Skills is out and is not quite out of the pack yet. Street Clear doing a good job holding Best Skills back as Rollermite has re-entered at the back of the pack. And, oh, that's brilliant work at the front of the pack. Just Mike taking out Bear Skills, drawn all the way back. And again, just Mike putting on a blocking clinic as Rollermite's doing laps. Bandits just cannot keep the blockers on the track.
Oh, that inside lane again, just wide open. Rollermite sliding past untouched. And we have a
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No.
Bear Skills was not on the track when they passed the star.
So we're just gonna, hold on to it for my friend. I'm gonna meet him around the other side and give it back to him.
So Bear Skills is still the jammer of record, but doesn't actually have the star.
Nope.
So Bear Skills is through, having completed the initial. Oh, somebody.
Oh, and that's not good because Luke went to the penalty box as the pivot. So Luke is in the penalty box with that star. Oh,
but
no,
they
he actually
had
was
thrown
able to
it back on
threw
track,
it back on the track.
So 24-point jam for Magic City. That is a bit special. Apologies for the silences. We have, from somewhere, right near our tech desk, a puddle of liquid, puddle of water has seemed to appear, and we're not quite sure where. And neither myself nor Pinky or our producer, Loud Clear, we don't fancy being electrocuted this weekend. So we just had to sort of clear out the way while clear-up's being done.
And we also don't want to short-circuit our stream. So, I'm over here mopping up water.
Yeah, so you're just going to have to deal with me for a few moments. But we do have a timeout. I'm going to read out a fact about our timeout sponsors, the Cleveland Guardians, and it's one that I can argue. I like this one. Cleveland Guardians say they hold the MRDA record for the most sanctioned games played in a season with 15 in 27 and again in 2018. They share that record with Manchester's New World Order, who also played 15 sanctioned games in 2017. I remember I was the bench coach for them at that time. So when we do get back underway, Doug Hisgrave has the style once more for the Bandits in the white. And that will be Bratz, number 27. And Bratz just manages to scoot round the outside, picks up lead jammer once more. And 2 blockers once more in the Cloud 7 penalty box for the Bandits, which makes Bratz's life a lot easier on that pass. Doug Hisgrave gets clipped and taken down brilliantly by Dizzy Izzy, although illegally. But that's one of those that, as a blocker, you think, worth it, because it made the jammer recycle. And Doug has lost his helmet cover. And stood right over that is Murph, just being awkward, waiting for the jammer to come up. And now basing themselves in front of the cover. Oh, that's a huge hit from Bratz to Doug, who was not suspecting that. I think Murph has had a damage to the skate and to the toe stop. Doug has got his helmet cover back. Bratz is in the box. My word.
All while there was a cleanup on aisle 2.
Right. Hello, Pinky. Welcome back. Doug is
Head
through.
announcer and janitorial duties.
Doug is through, has picked up 4 points. And this time does get round Murph and then Dizzy Izzy to pick up 4 more. Trying to make the most of this power jam, although as you can see, Bratz has re-entered the frame.
So as I'm looking here at the penalty board, looks like we've got a little bit of penalty trouble on the Bandit side. Wow, and Illbilly both sitting on 6 penalties.
So the star was taken off. There were a couple of points that had been picked up before the star had gone off. Oh, friendly fire that time.
Oh, I felt that.
So this is that hit from Dizzy Izzy, which forced the drawback. Did get them a penalty, but it's one of those when it's as a blocker, that's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
And that's only Izzy's third, so they're not the problem. We do have BA for Magic City and WoW and Illbilly for Borderland Bandits on 6, as we have a team timeout taken by the Bandits. Who can we talk about? Let's talk about what's coming up for the rest of the day.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that would be a good call. So, following this game, we will have the Race City Rebels. They will be going up against the Lane County Concussion. And that will be at approximately 3 p.m. UK time, so about 40 minutes from now. Following that, we will have Kent Men's Roller Derby. They will be going up against Disorder from Mexico at 5 o'clock. And then the last one, is that the last one? No, there's another one after that, I'm sure.
Now the
at
last
7
one
o'clock.
That's our semi-final game.
Is this, yep, the first semi-final, which will see the Gatekeepers versus the winners of this game.
Yes, yes. So, just some stats here from our producer, Loud and Queer. Lead jams this half. The first 5 went to Magic City. Jams 6 and 8 were the Bandits. And then jams 9 and 11 back to Magic City. So a little bit of bouncing back and forth in this half between these two teams.
I think the difference, though, has been Magic City have made more with theirs in terms of scoring. Because there was that spell where Magic had the penalties and they had 3 scoreless jams, but Bandits only put about 7 or 8 points up.
Yep.
Trying to do more than that now is Duracell, who does have lead. And that's only the second time that Rollermite hasn't earned lead this game.
Yeah, Duracell heard us talking about leads and went, I must get lead now. I'm going to get those points and I'm going to call it off.
And also managed to freeze both BA and Murph in the box. So it'll be a 4-on-2 pack advantage for the Bandits going into this jam. And we have Bones for Magic City up against Jam Master J.
Get another rolling start there.
Bones almost gets through, just gets past Tooks despite the pack disadvantage. Just Mike and Streak, and Streak especially doing a job on Master J, but illegally. So
Streak getting the penalty there. Just waiting to see what that penalty was.
Bones has picked up the points and called it.
Forearm penalty on Streak for that.
And they are the only person sat in the Cloud 7 penalty box at the moment. So Borderland Bandits in the white on 107. Magic City Misfits on the black for you darts fans, 180. There's probably about 6 people watching that will get that, but I'll take that 6. Away we go, Takiera Gresta and Bear Skills. Engage with each other at the start, but there we go, now they're going for the packs.
And again, I was corrected by Lemon. It's Dakia Agresta.
Oh, Dakia.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No.
You did say it earlier, and I think I must have misheard you.
No, I misunderstood where the emphasis was. So, Dakia Agresta. Thank you again, Lemon.
And Bear Skills is going to the box. Takia has dropped the star, but the pivot's picked it up, which is perfectly legal, and passed it to them. But I wonder if it came off in gameplay, are they still eligible for lead? No, is the answer. We will have a 2-minute jam. And Cloud 7 penalty box again getting busy. Takia Resta gets very busy on the outside, picking up those 4 points.
Oh, nice maneuver right into Citizen Pain. Stops Dakia Agresta, but Cockness clears out the way, levels Citizen Pain.
There's some bodies hitting the floor all over the place. Just Mike sits in the penalty box. I think that will be 6 for him. Takia Agresta, 12 and counting.
Also coming out of that pack with Flair, little backwards maneuvering there for those additional 4 points on this 3rd scoring pass.
And Bear Skills is back in the box. That'll extend the power jam. And as long as Dakia Agresta does not go into the box, it will give Magic City a power start.
This penalty board is now starting to be, unfortunately, colorful. I'm seeing lots of skaters lighting up in orange, which means they're sitting on their 6th penalty. One more, and they will face a foul out. We've got BA in that position. We've got Cockness on the Magic City Misfits side. Again, for the Bandits, WoW is on those 6 penalties, as well as Illbilly.
And then we've got a few on 5. We've got Dakia Agresta has 5, as does Streak and Just Mike. And then for the Bandits, Bear Skills, who's currently in the box, and Luke also on 5.
So
we have an official review.
Our producer, Loud and Queer, Dakia Agresta, in this jam picked up 16 points. She outscored herself from what she actually scored in the first half. So making up some of those lack of points in the first half.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. The key thing, timing. First half, meh. Do it with 10 minutes to go in the second half where it matters. So this official review is brought to you by Filet Official, who crowdsourced the money to sponsor the first Filet Official review with the members of the Derby community chipping in to help. And she would like to thank all of her friends who pitched in for helping her to help the MRDA.
So just got a bit of an update from our GTO and MRDA board president Moose that tomorrow's 9 a.m. game will actually be a bit of a change. The Inhuman League will be playing Disorder.
So, because the next game, I've lost my bearings. I'm getting a little confused. We do have a foul out, and that came pretty much from nowhere. Number 69, that is Cockness, who has picked up the 7th penalty. So they have fouled out, pending this official review, of course. So the next game will be Race City Rebels versus the Concussion. That will be at approximately 3 p.m. And then we will have at approximately 5, that will see Kent Men's Roller Derby versus Disorder, followed by at approximately 7 o'clock UK time. The winner of this game will be playing up against the St. Louis Gatekeepers in our first tournament semi-final, or for those of you across the pond, semi-final.
The semi-finals. So we are getting a double official review actually on this. So that's what the word on the track is. This is a double official review.
So each team are doing it.
Yep, I suppose so. And
these are always fun.
Windmill Wilkin out there listening in, being the eyes and ears of us. I see him scooting back, so we're going to find out what this is about.
Wilkin just remembered he needs to tell us as well as going back onto his job on the house. So 10 minutes to go, 196 for the Magic City Misfits. In black, Borderland Bandits have broken into 3 figures. On the white, 107. The 89 points to pull back in 10 minutes. It's not unheard of, but I'd be pretty impressed if they do it. So Bear Skills is in the penalty box at the minute. They are the only person in the penalty box. Bratz is currently lining up to start the jam. And yeah, it seems to be obviously this official. Oh, no. One of the Misfits blockers has just gone to sit in there. I think that's Her Majesty. I think that is serving the penalty for Cockness, as Cockness has fouled out.
Okay, so we are going to get the explanation here from Loud and Queer.
Would it be easy just to pass Loud and Queer the mic?
That actually, Loud and Queer, go ahead and...
Oh, you're letting me talk. Oh, gosh. So, Bandits called the first official review asking for an additional penalty to be issued to Black 6-9 because they entered the penalty box and made contact with an NSO. That penalty was given, I'm just going to use that word, and therefore that player fouled out. Bandits then used another review to question a whip that had taken place. They had maintained that it was a static whip rather than a moving whip. I don't really know what penalty they were looking for, but that penalty was not issued. So they won their first review, therefore were able to call a second one, but did not win the second review, so now have no more reviews from that half. I'm going to say review one more time. Review. Official review, yes.
Thank you very much, Loud and Queer.
That was a lot.
Yes, it was. What we have now, Duracell has picked up lead as there were a couple of points picked up in that last jam from the Bandits while Loud and Queer was going through the review. Duracell spins nicely and gets 4 points. I think we're just going to see the very end of that with that spin. Here we go. Watch this. Beautiful little pirouette on the toe stops. And we have another foul out by the looks of it. It looks like number 3, BA for Magic City. So, in terms of going back to that official review with the second one that Bandits questioned about the whip, the static whip, as far as I understand, I believe the person giving the whip must be moving in Derby direction when they give it. So that's, I don't know if it would be an illegal procedure.
Or it might be a legal position.
Possibly.
Maybe if that's what the, the call was. We definitely can chat with our official friends to see what, if that would have been upheld, what the actual penalty would have been that's issued. And hey, I just want to give a shout out to Todd, who is our PR board member. Todd is actually currently in Ohio Valley announcing at the Blue Collar Brawl and watching the MRDA champs at the announcers booth. So, and doing a great job on the MRDA socials, posting all of the behind the scenes stories from our skaters, our officials, our announcers. Thank you, Todd, for all you do in promoting the MRDA.
Thank you.
And Shram calling it Derbyception. Watching Derby while watching Derby and talking about Derby.
So we have Jam Master J and Rollermite when we get back underway. Just over 8 minutes to go. Magic City currently have a 87-point lead.
2-wall here. Buster trying to bridge that gap, but out of play. And I believe that Jam Master J awarded lead. I think that's one of the only.
Rollermite.
Yeah, Rollermite. This is only, I think, the third time that Rollermite's not had lead jammer on out when he's out there wearing the star. So, props to Jam Master J.
Oh, big collision.
Yeah.
2 of the outside pack refs have been signaling the contact was to the side, so it's all legal. Everybody's got up, nobody's complaining. Move on, next jam.
Yeah, you can make booty-to-booty contact.
Ooh, we have another foul out. That is streak for Magic City. 2 penalties in that jam.
We'll wait for the official.
No,
just
one's
one.
gone off. Yeah, there was
one.
I saw the out of play, and they did sort of stand there for a moment with a sort of quite sad look on their face before they left the track. I'm not quite sure how Bratz did that, but they are out of the pack. They are not lead. Duracell has lead, and wisely calls the jam off. Wow.
Yeah.
You need to take a breath.
I know. These 2 games back to back, like, I think everybody needs to, in between these next few games, find whatever the British dish is that's the most bland and ingest it and take on, just need to be like some white mashed potatoes, no gravy, no salt, no pepper.
Bones is out. Bones is lead jammer once again for Magic City, who have tripped the 200. Bear Skills is out as well now.
Yeah,
Bones
Bones.
slides with almost like the double knee slide call off there.
Bones going back again to the old days of the skills testing and having to do that rock star slide and culling it off. Oh, nice little pirouette spin there. Little juke, round prim, kind of baited prim out of play.
Bear Skills doing very well. Oh, a cut. Bones is going to the penalty box. I saw a jam ref splatter signal a cut. Oh, we got an official review. There's a surprise.
There's Snot Rocket Science out there.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Snot, a former member of Steel City and Steel Hurton, current skater for Jacksonville. Has been on several Team USAs. If you watch and enjoy the Snot sessions, you can do some online learning, or if Snot is in your area, be sure to go to a Snot clinic. Fantastic skater. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely the Magic City Misfits and their sister league, Jacksonville. So we've got a lot of dual chartered skaters here.
It's not rocket science on Team USA as Gaskins, I want to say. Jennifer Gaskins?
Yes, Jennifer Gaskins. I can tell you, way back in the day, and I think it was actually the first derby bout I ever announced. We, Steel Hurton, went to Virginia and played the Dominion Derby Girls. And the president of our league, they asked her to announce, and she went, I don't want to announce. Pinky, do you want to do it? Like, I guess I'll be an announcer. So I announced, but I remember being in our hotel room and sitting with Snot, and Snot was meandering the thought of purchasing skates and was like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to make the investment. I don't know if I'm going to play derby that long. And here we are almost 18 seasons later. And you know, Snot is one that most derby folks look up to. So,
yeah.
so I'm glad that Snot made the decision to invest in skates and become a derby icon, derby legend.
Yeah, that's a fair description.
Yeah. Snot in her early years was a roller figure skater.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you see some of those amazing, pirouette moves. I think it was Snot that told us that why you see Snot spin is because you don't want to fall. So you do the pirouette to stay up and you don't hit the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you got the skills, if you can do it, why not? I say there's one of the Borderland Bandits who isn't, or certainly not rostered for this game. I haven't actually seen him. Reaper, for a very well-known name to long-time MRDA fans, formerly for Southern Discomfort and for England. Also, he was a sort of jam skater as well in his youth before he transitioned to the flat track.
Pivot line start there, forcing a rolling start for Duracell. Duracell not phased by it at all and picks up lead jam status for the Bandits. So we did have an official review. I'm going to pass my mic over to Loud and Queer to tell us about it.
So a bit simpler than last time. Magic City Misfits were looking to have the cut call on their jammer rescinded. But the referees said that they needed to seed. They said it should be rescinded because it was called from the floor. But the refs say that they would have needed to seed and then call in order to avoid the cuts. But everything's happening normally now.
Yeah, Bones has been released from the box. Duracell has lead, has 8 points. And then we'll see if we can get the very end of that jam. No more points on that last pass.
Yep. And then we are just coming up at 4 minutes, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds in this game. Again, another highly exciting game. Bit of a point differential, but both teams with quite the penalties. Dakia Agresta going up against Jam Master J. Jam Master J, lead jammer.
Dakia Agresta is going back to the penalty box. That is number 6 for Dakia Agresta.
Ooh, big hit. When the bodies hit the floor. The oldest joke in Derby.
Snolino is also going to the penalty box. Jam Master J just gets past Streak. Murph comes in with some force against Doug Hisgrave. Pivot on pivot. Doug Hisgrave wins that one, but smiles and high fives, always good to see. Dakia Agresta. Oh, massive hit on Doug Hisgrave. Trying to fight their way through, but life is very difficult, as it has been for the Jammers pretty much all day.
Oh, nice jam there by Borderland. 12 points, holding Magic City to 0.
So 2.5 minutes to go. Magic City 206, Borderland Bandits 137. Magic City potentially looking to ice the game, have sent Rollermite up to jam.
So not to be outshone by Todd, Ohmwrecker had to send me a picture of him watching while coaching.
I'm not sure I'd want my coach watching something else. Well, clean up on turn 1.
Rollermite and Bear Skills at it again.
And the penalty does go to Chef. Here on to Chef, congratulations, you are the 100th penalty of this game. Closely followed by Luke. Lead jammer has gone to Rollermite. Yes.
If my math is correct, we've had 103 penalties in this game.
Yeah, as 3 more join Chef in the box. Guy Pie, Tel Piero for Bandits, and Dizzy Izzy for Magic.
Well, this is a checkerboard here on our scoreboard. Black, red, black, red, black, red.
Guy Pie serving 2 penalties. Rollermite picking up 4 points. I'm sure we've seen that before.
Bear Skills with a little bit of breakdance maneuvers there, but you know that hand out of bounds, you're still legal, you're still in play.
Yeah, you're still in play, but you are technically down.
Yep.
So you can't be hit.
Oh, but you know what? We're gonna get that last final hit, sending Bear Skills into the air and out of play. Magic City Misfits with 8 points on that. Bear Skills able to pick up 1.
So we're under a minute to go now. Duracell and Bratz. We have a palindrome on the jam line, 72 and 27. Trying to remember all the old palindrome things you used to get on the ads on.
Yes.
But no.
I don't know that I've seen a palindrome score so far. Oh, and it looks like, is that Princess heading to the penalty box? No,
it's
that's
Bratz.
Bratz.
So Power Jam and Lead Jam's back block on Bratz. Duracell picking up 4 points.
Yeah, not good here in this end with 2 blockers in the penalty box and your jammer.
Yeah, you only need another 72 more points. You only need your number, Duracell, to tie the game.
Duracell with a little shoulder fake there on Buster and gets those additional 4 points. Oh, but Buster didn't like that shake before. Throws a hit. Both go down. Duracell, like the Energizer Bunny, right back up. Wrong brand there, but pops back up, gets 4 more.
This time, though, taken out by Chef. Yeah, Chef was cooking there, that's for sure. Duracell just sneaks past Buster. Bratz has completed the initial, does have the star in hand. I think Duracell's just been told to keep going as long as you want. It's on you, have fun. And that's enough fun.
Yeah, it's like, I have had enough fun. And we come to our unofficially official score. Magic City Misfits taking this win, 215. Borderland Bandits, a very, very respectable 155 with Duracell 17 points in that last jam, just 1 point for Bratz.
Wow. What a game that was.
Yeah.
A lot happened. Need
So
to give
much.
a massive, massive shout out. Well, I don't want to hear it now, but I will do when I watch it back to all of our referees and NSOs
Oh, absolutely.
for keeping that game under control
Yes.
and organised and, you know, basically keeping all our ducks in a row, as we would say.
Yes, both of these last 2 ref crews, you know, definitely earned their trip here. They were professional, followed the rule book to the best of their abilities, and you know, managed 2 very spicy games. So, big shout out to them. And you know, this game is now going to lead to Magic City Misfits going to our semifinal game at 7 p.m. against the St. Louis Gatekeepers.
Yeah, and for the Borderland Bandits fans, they will be back on track tomorrow at 1 p.m. where they will face Manchester's New World Order.
Yeah. So then I think that's going to be tomorrow. 2 of our consolation games will be the first. Our first game is going to be 2 American teams playing each other, and then that game is going to be 2 UK teams playing against each other.
It is, although we do have 2 American teams coming up next, which is Race City and Concussion. And I think that'll about do it for us, won't you?
Thank you so much again. This has been an awesome call. Enjoyed my time working with you, King.
Oh,
I know
likewise.
you've got some more games to call as well. So
Yes.
thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between. I am Rimmer Wilkin, and I have been able to pull Bones off the track after that incredible win there. How are you feeling after that?
Tired.
I can imagine. Do you have any other words to sort of describe jamming against Borderland Bandits? How did that feel?
Yeah, so this is my first time ever playing against a European team, and it is completely different from across the pond. It's a lot more shoulder stabby, and these guys are maybe 8 foot taller than all of our skaters back home, so it was completely different for me. I'm 6 foot tall. I feel a little taller than like everybody that I normally skate against, but here I felt like I was small, and that had to change my gameplay completely, as well as my team, so that was something different.
And so, obviously, tactics are sometimes trade secrets, but is there any tactics that you brought into the game to sort of switch it up against Borderland Bandits?
Absolutely. So we're really big on trying to stay on the track. Whenever the jammers are getting taken off the track, we can't score any points, and they can pull the pack back and separate it. So we do the best to stay on the track as much as we can, as well as not to break the pack so we can be in the front.
Amazing. And then is there any other sort of work or training that you put in to prepare for this tournament?
Lots and lots of running. Even still, I was exhausted after these games. This is the hardest derby I've ever played. So a lot of running, and then just practicing with the guys back home. I always used to say that the hardest part about being a misfit is being a misfit, and that was tried through today when playing against these guys. It was very difficult today.
Yeah. Well, practice makes perfect, and now you are going up against the gatekeepers next.
Yeah.
So is there any sort of more preparation, final preparation before you go into that game?
Well, actually the gatekeepers have stolen, not really, but stolen some of our old players. Slay and Beastie are now on their team. They moved up there recently. So we've been longtime rivals and friends with the gatekeepers, so they've always been our one to beat. We've always been practicing for them. This is where I will hold a little bit of our trade secrets, but we've had many practices where we've charged it to the gatekeepers, and we're hopefully going to show that here in the next game.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Barons. Is there any sort of final shout-outs that you'd like to mention?
Absolutely. I want to thank Hit Squad TV and S1 for keeping me safe out there on the track. They believed in me since day one, and I'm very thankful to be sponsored by those guys.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm sure everyone on the stream and everyone else here will be watching you when you play the gatekeepers.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.